I've now played over 100 hours on Valorant Console as a complete newbie. In this video, I will now be talking about how I feel about the game, guides and tips. From a console player's perspective, Valorant is unique as there isn't a tag FPS that plays exactly like it, but the closest thing to it is Rainbow Six Siege. Just like in Siege, you have attacking and defending rounds, 5v5, in which your main objective is to plant the bomb or the spike in this case. In Siege, you can have up to 2 sites to plant the bomb, but they are relatively close together and are only few maps where a site can be on different floors. But in Valorant, the sites are on the complete opposite side of the map, which opens up a whole different array of gameplay potential. And just like in Siege, you have a bunch of different agents with various abilities to enhance your gameplay. When hopping into your first game of Val, there's one noticeable thing that every single person would have noticed, and that's its shooting mechanics. To have that first accuracy pinpoint perfect shot, you have to be still, which is a complete change in the shooting mechanics of any FPS games that are available for console players. And it's probably the biggest learning curve in how to use that mechanic effectively. Although I have to say that the tutorial does a pretty good job of explaining that mechanic for a new player. But that can also be a difficult thing to retain since it's something you're not used to at all. But once you get used to the gun mechanics, getting kills and making plays can be so rewarding. If you've never played Valorant before in any capacity, the game just feels new. Whether you top frag or drop a massive donut, it's still fun. Failing is how you learn and improve. Agents. There are 4 classes in Valorant, being Initiators, Sentinels, Duelists, and Controllers. Each class having their strengths and weaknesses and unique ways to leverage a fight. For each of these classes, you should separate them into other subclasses, but speaking generally, Initiators essentially your recon, they gather you information. Your Sentinels are defensive experts who can set up traps and are great at controlling space. Your Duelists are your entry fraggers, whose abilities enhance their potential to kill when used right. And finally, your Controllers. Like the Sentinels, they are great at controlling areas, except they all have smokes for blocking line of sight. Each character has their strengths and weaknesses, so having an effective T-comp is your best option for success. Having at least one of each class is a good general rule of thumb, and then having another Duelist or Initiator to round up your comp. Of course, there are exceptions to this, and some characters on maps might need another controller, for example, as there's more map space to take, or you have a specific game plan in mind and want to execute with that. But at the end of the day, having a balanced team comp is important. On Siege, I like to play support and hard bridge. As a result, I've gravitated towards Sentinels and Controllers, as I feel like this fits my playstyle more. But everyone's different, and I encourage you to try every single agent out. If you're a new player, once you complete the challenges, you'll have 2 agent tokens to unlock new agents for free. So I definitely recommend going into the range and trying out their abilities to see what you like before purchasing them. Game modes. In Valorant, the game modes available are Deathmatch, Team Deathmatch, Swift Play, Unrated, and Competitive. I'd recommend playing Deathmatch or Team Deathmatch to get used to the gun mechanics without thinking too much about abilities when you're just starting out. I then recommend playing Swift Play as it has the unrated / competitive format of it, just quicker. This can allow you to get used to different maps in a shorter period of time, and you have a higher economy, so you can spend more money in each round and get used to buying, which I will talk about later. Then I'd go on to Unrated, which is the classic mode of Valorant, which is first to 13 rounds. After you're comfortable with at least one agent in their respective roles, and you have a decent understanding of each of the maps, then I would go on to competitive and try climbing the leaderboards. Moving on to gameplay. The main parts of standard gameplay, barring your agents, is the map and what you buy. That depending on whether you're attacking or defending. First of all, the map. Each map will have at least 2 sites where you can plant the spike. If you're attacking, your main goal is to entry, get a plant down, and defend a spike. Or you could just kill them all to win the round. If you're defending, your main goal is to defend a site, defuse the spike if they get to plant down, or simply kill them all. If you're attacking, have a game plan of where you want to plant and how effectively you can hold for the post plant. It's crucial to winning rounds. For defense, gaining info where the enemy wants to plant and either negating that or an effective retake is the best way for you to win a round. But of course, killing everyone wins you the round. And for the love of God, if you have the spike and your team has site control, plant the damn diffuser. Swiftly moving on. Buying. Buying can feel overwhelming because you're not sure whether to buy your rifle and have no shields, buy your abilities but not have a good gun, especially when you're new, so here is a simple breakdown. You have 3 forms of buying: saving, half buying, and full buying. Saving is when you don't have enough credits to buy the gun that you want, so you spend as little money as possible to full buy next round. Half buying is when you're not broke but you're not rich, so this would look like getting a gun and half shields, so you have money to full buy next round. And then a full buy is when you would buy the gun of your choice and full shields with utility. A half buy is having a minimum of 3,400 credits going into the next round, and a full buy is having a minimum of 3,900 credits going into the next round. When you're in the shop, it shows you the minimum you'll have next round. Your economy is dependent on the rounds you win. The first round being a pistol round, you will have 800 credit. Depending on your preferred gun, this will allow you to buy your favorite pistol and or one ability. In my case, my favorite pistol is the Ghost, and I would recommend it as it is a reliable pistol at all ranges. If you win the pistol round, don't save. You can buy a Vandal or a Phantom alongside light shields, as the enemies won't be able to buy rifles, and you will have a strong gun advantage. If you lose the pistol round, save, as the enemies will have that gun advantage. Then moving forward from rounds 3 onwards, you have the options of saving, half buying, or full buying, depending on whether you win or lose. Sometimes it's better to save a round so you'll be stronger the next. Guns. All the guns have their strengths and weaknesses that fit different playstyles, so I'll break them down by class. Rifles, you have the Vandal and the Phantom. Both are most reliable weapons and a thing you'd want to get during your full buy. The Vandal is a very strong rifle which does 40 to the body and 160 to the head at all ranges. If you like to play the medium to long range, this is definitely the gun to use as it rewards good crosshair placement and headshot percentage. The Phantom, on the other hand, is more reliable within the medium to close range, as its spread pattern is a lot tighter. At the end of the day, both rifles are great, and whichever you like is down to preference. If you can't afford the Vandal or the Phantom, get the Guardian if you reliably headshot, get the Bulldog if you like to spray more. SMGs. The Spectre is your go-to SMG on the half buy, or if you're trying to run and gun, as it dominates the medium to close quarters. The Stinger being cheaper, but less reliable. If you like shotguns, the Judge is your go-to, as it is a fully automatic shotgun with a respectable fire rate and reliable damage. The Bucky is an interesting one, as it literally sucks and definitely isn't just a skill issue on my behalf. If you're a Warbang Andy, machine guns are your go-to, with the highest stopping power in the game. The Odin is strong in this respect, with the Ares being a weaker edition of it. Sniper rifles, with the Op being the strongest sniper in the game and the most expensive weapon. A one-hit heal to the body at all ranges, which is bloody gorgeous. Followed by both the Outlaw and the Marshal, which 2-hit to the body on full shields. But if you reliably hit headshots, I'd pick up a sniper because all of them one-tap to the head. One quick tip: if you win the pistol round and you like snipers, buy the Outlaw, because the enemy can't buy full shields, it will one-tap to the body. And finally, sidearms. These are the guns that would be used during the pistol rounds. The Sheriff and the Ghost are the go-to guns within the pistol round with their high damage. The Sheriff being very rewarding if you hit headshots, and the Ghost being reliable at all ranges. The Frenzy is great for a run and gun playstyle, and the Shorty is good for lurking around corners within close quarters. And finally, the Classic. Every round you have a Classic for free and it has 2 fire modes. If you use Focus, using L2 or LT, it will shoot 1 bullet at a time. If you don't, it will shoot 3 bullets in a triangle spread. This is great if you want to quickly peek a corner and get a shot off without hindering your mobility, whilst a single fire option is great at longer ranges. Generally speaking, the more expensive the gun is, the better it is. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to preference. Talking about guns, the things that go on them. Skins. What the actual Why are they so expensive? A holster can be well over £80, let alone one skin for it. But if you're like me and you don't want to spend that much money on skins, but you do like and appreciate what the art and animation teams do, I'd recommend getting the Battle Pass. It's at the affordable price of £8 or $10 for a bunch of different skins and other cosmetics, and I would highly recommend it. You get your money's worth, but I gotta admit, some of these skins and kill animations are so cool, I totally get why people would spend money on it. And last but not least, useful settings. Here I'm going to go over some useful settings that I know have greatly improved my gameplay. First of all, the map. Reduce the mini-map zoom so you can see more of the map at any given time. This way you can see what's going on in the map better and can react to make more informed decisions based on what your teammates or the enemies do. It's also very good for playing characters with guided utility like Fade. When using her parallel, for example, you can use the map to guide it to clear space and find enemies. Aim. I'd highly recommend turning on advanced sensitivity settings so you can adjust your sensitivity during different things. Having a high base sensitivity to check corners, but having a low focus sensitivity to be more precise when taking a gunfight. These are my settings I play with, but everyone has their own sensitivity, so adjust what feels comfortable to you. You can hold X or A to enter precision mode to finally adjust your sensitivity. Try and reduce your aim dead zone so you can have a wider range of motion, but don't let it get too low if you experience stick drift. Things like aim curve are very specific to a person, but if you'd like me to go over it in more detail about what could work for you, let me know about it in the comment sections below and I'll make a video on it. Movement. Adjusting your walk-run threshold has been the biggest factor in my ability to secure kills and make plays. Adjusting the walk-run threshold changes the amount of input required to walk or run. I have my default movement mode on run, so by turning my walk-run threshold up, it requires me to put a larger force required to run. This allows me to have more control of my walking pace, which allows me to lurk better and have more control to strafe while I'm in a gunfight. And finally, crosshairs. Pick something that works for you but isn't too obstructing for your vision. I have seen some truly outrageous crosshairs which should not see the light of day. I turn on advanced options so it uses your base crosshair for both focus and ADS, which will save you a lot of time and be more cohesive. That's it for the breakdown on tips and guides. The best advice I could leave for you as a new and learning player is to be patient with yourself because you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna mess up, you're gonna lose rounds. But at the end of the day, you'll learn from those mistakes, so next time you know what not to do or adjust in this way, and you'll slowly start to see improvements. If you're more experienced and you're seeing something that someone could improve on, try and communicate that in a respectful way, and if they're not taking that on board or being straight out toxic, the mute button exists. At the end of the day, you can only control your own agent, so focus on your own self-improvement and try not to stress about what other people are doing. And always try to have fun with it, because it's a video game. So if you're not having fun, take a break and then come back to it later. Be sure to like the video if you like the style of content, and let me know who your favorite agents are below and why. In the future, I'll be posting more informative style content and a couple of gameplays, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything. Have a good one.